Welcome to Value for Money. I'm your host Warba and I'm here today to tell you whether or not Tiny and Big Grandpa's Leftovers is worth your money. Let's jump right into it. Tiny and Big is a 3D platformer made by Black Pants Game Studios and is available on Steam, Gamersgate and GOG. Now what is this game all about? The story is all out of whack. You play as a tiny, nerdy kid who has built various gadgets that help him on his journey to get back his grandpa's underpants. No, I'm not joking here, that is seriously the plot. Tiny's big brother, Big, stole them and you have to search for them to get these precious underpants back. Apparently they have some mysterious power and Big wants to use them to do evil things. Gameplay-wise, the game has some super interesting mechanics to offer. As I mentioned before, you have various gadgets that help you get through the levels. You're equipped with a laser gun that cuts through most of the stone you find in the levels, a hook that lets you grab onto said rocks and pull them, and the rocket launcher with which you can fire rockets at those stones and afterwards push them away from you. Now the further you advance through the game, more and more parts of the levels become interactable using these gadgets. It creates a lot of interesting puzzles and platforming throughout the game. Some sections of the game even feature platforming and terrain manipulating boss fights. I really have to hand it to Black Pants Game Studios for making the difficulty smoother than anything I have seen up to this date. Every level is a notch above the one before and lets you use the skills you acquired in the previous one. This kept me playing from start to finish in one sitting without getting up once. This sadly brings me to the one thing this game lacks enormously: length. Although the game itself is very enjoyable, has a nice cartoony art style to it and can pride itself for having a good sense of humor, the game is terribly short. I finished the whole game in less than 2 hours. The only thing that is a bit of a saving grace for the game length is that there are various secrets to uncover, collectibles to gather, and achievements to hunt. So, my final verdict on Tiny and Big. The game costs $10 or €10 depending on where you live. For these $10 you get a platformer that controls decent and has neat puzzle features. Game mechanics wise, I give Tiny and Big 4 stars. The story is a little lacking, although funny and original. The story receives 3 stars. And now to rate the game length, it is $10 for less than a 2-hour experience, although it hurts my soul, Tiny and Big gets only 1 star for the game length. So to conclude on this title, the average score is 2.5 stars. The value for money on this title is average. If you want a short and sweet gaming experience, this game is definitely for you. But if you want something to sink more time into, I don't think that it will get your money's worth out of Tiny and Big. If you want to see more of my stuff, go to youtube.com/warba3. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Your opinion is important to me.